Hello, my name is James Adams. I'm Director of Technology at Lake Geneva Schools in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. As we were auditing our UHF radio communications, we became aware that our older systems were built basically for each building. We have 5 buildings in our district, and each building had its own radio system without much thought and planning for building interconnectivity. And so we also, in meeting with the teachers and staff, discovered that there were just known dead zones in buildings where they wouldn't hear radio communication from the main office. And those were unacceptable situations. So we reached out to NCI as a radio communications vendor, and we asked to meet with them to see if they could help us improve our systems. And that's really the first thing that I thought of when I met with NCI, was that how different it felt that they were listening to what we had, what we discovered, and what we wanted to do, and then offering other questions for us to consider. You know, the first thing we did wasn't build a quote and issue a PO, it was have a conversation. And so that's why they became our thought partner in regards to UHF radio communications, because they were really willing to listen to what we wanted to accomplish. And then they were able to offer us illustrations of what they've done in other school districts that really let us think about what we wanted to do above and beyond our original questions. And that's what's great, because the NCI team has installed radio systems for other schools. They were able to really offer us what some of the other schools have done as options for our project. And so ultimately that's what we did, is we designed a project with their engineering team and went ahead with the install. And once that install was done, it was pretty much an immediate improvement. Teachers were coming to us and my team and basically thanking us for the upgrade in radios, because it was so much clearer communications and previous dead zones in the schools. The teachers were now hearing the office call for them, which is great, because that allowed teaching staff, support staff, and by proxy our community to have faith and confidence in our new radio system, which we weren't even previously aware had failed. So the daily operations improved immediately, and then that design from a district-wide solution really gives us the ability to grow and improve our safety and security response plan, because now we know that the district office can reach out to a school, or the school can reach out to the district office very easily if there were an incident to occur. And so that was the immediate improvement of our implementation. Something that happened, a standout moment for me, was that during one of our installs, it was an absolute non-negotiable that we take the old system offline. There was no way that that building, it has a repeated analog system, or it had a repeated analog system. There was no building, we couldn't take that system offline. It had to stay online because the building structure didn't allow for any other kind of communications within the building. And so the NCI install team and engineers came up with a out-of-the-box solution where we took the old equipment from its old install location, and we moved it to a temporary location while the NCI team was able to install the new equipment in that location. And so it was really a great, it was an affirming moment for me that NCI was the right partner to choose, because they had no problem making things work for us and solving problems. And that's really what you want in a partner, is somebody who's going to help solve your problems, and NCI did. So if you are looking for somebody to audit or consult on your next radio project, whether you're a school district or a private company, I would definitely recommend that you reach out to NCI and have a conversation with them and see what they can do to improve your radio communications in your situation. I am grateful that NCI was there for us, and I look forward to an ongoing partnership with them in the future. Thank you.